Hello, YouTube. It's your main man, BTM here, bringing you back to the Black Tiger Miner YouTube channel. And today we're talking about XRP and what is going on with XRP and why there's going to be a major pump tomorrow with the FOMC meeting. I suspect that they're not going to cut the interest rates, but since this is planned, it should definitely go over well, right? So the market should be expecting that. So it shouldn't be a big problem with the FOMC meetings, right? Because we already know these guys aren't going to cut the interest rate. I think the president wants to cut, but I don't think they're going to cut the rates. So generally, the market responds to how things are going expected, right? The market doesn't like stuff to happen that's unexpected. But if it's already factored in, which it looks like it is, we should get a massive pump from XRP tomorrow. Remember where you heard first, your main man BTM. So we'll see. And if he does cut the interest rate, even a half a percentage point, things are going to get crazy, turn into the wild, wild west. But I don't think he's going to do anything. I think they're waiting to build more momentum for the next FOMC meeting. So continue to diamond hand, right? Hold on for dear life with your crypto until the pump starts. But let's go to the spotlight. Let's see what's going on the X. Thanks for like, sharing, subscribing, and go ahead and super chat your main man if you find this interesting. So this is the Black Tiger Miner News Network. We are here and we're doing it all live. But we are here and we are live. Who's this handsome guy? But anyway, let me see here. And I will keep telling you guys, I promise you, I'm going to get to the Discord. I just have not had the time yet. Time is not your friend. That's why you need to go ahead and pick up XRP today and see what happens for tomorrow. You might make a pretty good profit for tomorrow, but it's not financial advice. This is just for entertainment purposes. Breaking Coinbase just added 300 million XRP to its reserve wallet. So I don't know. Maybe Coinbase knows something we don't know, but Coinbase is stocking up, right? Which means they're expecting a pump. So this is wow. On February 25th, Ripple filed for a new trademark for downloadable software that allows users to store their cryptocurrency. What is going on? Why are they doing this? And they're doing this because they're looking for a way for you to custody your crypto, right? They want to make sure people buying large amounts of XRP will have somewhere to store it and won't lose it to exchanges or another FTT, is it FTT or FTX? FTX fiasco. So let me know what you guys think about that. This is LCX Exchange coming to XRP Ledger full interview. But let's see what
and
Paul
probably
has
also
to say real
offering a
quick.
hybrid.
See if we can get this set.
What would be the future here for you guys if you were to choose now?
What I can tell you is it won't be on Ethereum because they need a different settlement layer, which is much faster and probably also offering a hybrid model between private and public disclosures. So if the Bank of America would step in, they don't want to disclose all their transactions like it is on Ethereum.
Well,
so it will be a hybrid
there's
model.
There's a blockchain out there. XRP Ledger would be a good one. You know, you could go right there to it. And oh, I like that. Okay, that's all I needed.
more news about the XRP ledger, right? More things being adopted on the XRP ledger. Let me know what you guys think about that as well. And let's see here. Keeping it moving. So this is bullish Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent states digital assets are here to stay. Digital assets are here to stay. We're going to make the United States the digital asset hub of the world. Bullish for U.S.-based digital assets. So we'll see what this guy's talking about as well.
This administration has made abundantly clear, digital assets are here to stay, and we are going to make the U.S. the digital asset hub of the world. For the past 4 years, the crypto community, digital assets, the administration retarded their growth, and we are set to accelerate that through a positive partnership and through smart regulation. Senate and House are both pushing through very sound, safe bills to bring crypto and digital assets onshore in the U.S. and to make sure that the U.S. is both the financial and the technological. As I think this administration has made abundantly clear, digital asset.
So definitely being pretty clear that digital assets are finally on the radar, right? It's not going to be something that was fly by night or something that came up and missed or a one-shot wonder. The administration is definitely into investing in making the U.S. the new digital hub. So let me know what you guys think about that as well. This is tokenization and DeFi, XRP, XL, USD in the ledger.
I think these are.
So let me know anybody investing in RLUSD. I picked up some, but I sold it, but it's a stable coin. So the value, the value doesn't change much, right? It's going to stay around $1 or somewhere in that price range, right? If it's a stable coin. So I don't know how profitable it would be to pick up. It might be once they start doing transactions on the network. But let me know what you guys think about that as well. Let's check out this video. I got something on the desk. Okay, there we go. So let's check out the video. Let me know what you guys think.
We keep hearing XRP, we keep hearing Ethereum, we keep hearing Bitcoin. There are other coins like in the pool with them, but we're constantly hearing these coins over and over. So the news basically for this is that they're working on a bunch of new features on the XRP blockchain, yada yada yada, so and so and so. The one that stands out the most is the actual like tokenization of other assets, but also the idea of DeFi. I think these are going to be gigantic. What I think, what do you call it? What I think will be the major tipping point. You know, we're going to have like staking and stuff like that on these chains, but I think it's when there's like an ease of it, when you can go to like a crypto exchange, buy 1,000 XRP, and then go stake immediately. That's when I think like these, like, that's when I think we'll see like $150 XRP, like really, really, really. We keep hearing XRP, we keep hearing Ethereum, we keep hearing Bitcoin.
And I don't know about staking XRP. Let me know what you guys think, right? I'm not a real big fan of staking crypto, but some people do. I know somebody that staked, I think it was Ethereum, right? And the place he staked it at was shady and ended up disappearing. And the guy staked a lot, like 100,000 worth of Ethereum. So he would have been well into millionaire status if the staking paid his whatever percent. I think it was like 10% or 8% or something. And this was back when Ethereum was cheap, but the place he staked it at ended up going out of business and he lost his Ethereum. So I'm kind of torn about staking anything, right? I don't even like to keep my crypto on the exchange. I like to move it over to my self-custody wallet. And on that note, let me see if I can pull up Caleb and Brown. Caleb and Brown is a partner to the channel. Make sure you check them out if you're looking for somewhere to hold your crypto and also help you with 24-hour brokerage support. They're a really good service and they're regulated, so they're not going to run off with your crypto, and they're not going to hopefully file bankruptcy and everyone lose their money. But definitely check them out. I think there's a monthly fee, but they do give you crypto advice and they also self-custody. So I would recommend them versus putting it on an exchange and your exchange disappear or something happens and you lose your crypto. Your crypto, your keys, you have to take it off the exchange if you want to safely custody it. I've heard a lot of stories of people who lose their crypto dealing with exchanges and different other entities, right? Once you get it, you got it. Take it off the exchange. So this is Levi. Let's see what Levi has to say real quick.
Bull market over?
No, probabilities are very remote because if you look at all bull market major tops before a 40% drawdown since 1900, all of them could have been predicted with a 40-year lead time based on births,
So you think
and
so
immigration deaths.
that demography thing is still in force no matter what they do to try to mess it up?
Yeah, that's right. Because if you cut the population by just 20-year intervals and you mark the peak of each cohort, it marked the 1927, 29 top, the 74 top, the 99 top, 2018 top, and the next major top shouldn't be till 20.
I'm going to need all you wonderful people to stop what you're doing right now and listen very closely to what Tom Lee is going to be sharing with us today. Listen, Tom Lee has found an absolutely incredible indicator that has pretty much predicted all of the previous market tops. And he's essentially saying that he has a date for the next market top this time around. So we all know when this bull run is likely to truly be ending. And so that's why I'm sharing today's video with all of you guys, because I know that's a question you guys ask me all the time. Is the bull run over? When is the bull run going to end? When are we going to hit our peak? And this question will allow all of you to make a lot of money if it's a question you haven't asked before. So I'm going to need you guys to listen very closely, and let's get right in to see what Tom Lee has to say here.
The Fed's already comfortable that they've got a big margin of cushion where rates are. They're already running tight.
Right.
And now they're assessing how much damage it's doing to the economy before tariffs. And this is the thing, like we know a lot of these supports have been rolling off at the start of this year. That's why consumption's down. And then tomorrow's a jobs report, but already it's foreboding, like the Challenger job cuts, ADP. If we get a 50,000 jobs report tomorrow, there is not really, there's a huge question on this dual mandate because full employment, we're risking, a real collapse in the employment market. In a way, the bond market, I'm sure people interpret, I think is arguing the Fed is late to cut.
Okay. Why? Because of what the 10-year has done, or?
Yeah, where the 10-year is with the implied, like even the odds of a May cut. I didn't see it today, but I bet you it's well over 50% now.
A cut in May?
Yeah.
Oh, I would bet it is.
Yeah. So that's a Fed that's actually kind of being now judged to be behind the curve. And so if they're cutting, it's going to be a welcome really pressure valve release because the market's pressuring the Fed to do something.
Market people love to look at AAII and act contrarian to that. Last week, one of the things we were talking about on the show was how fast the bears shot up to an almost record level. What do you think about that? I know you follow AAII.
Yeah,
that stuff.
I follow it, and I think from the right time frame for us is like 6 months.
Okay.
Because then it captures, because the survey is done over a period of time, and so it doesn't always capture what the market did that week, anyways.
Okay.
But
it's cumulative. You're saying?
Yeah, it's kind of the same thing. Like when these economic surveys are done, sometimes they're done finished by Wednesday or Friday, and then so you actually get some weird differences because of what's happened in those 3-4 days.
Okay.
So, but I remember in a prior podcast, we talked about how people's timeframes have changed.
Yeah.
Maybe because maybe the world's more short-term focused, but with instant liquidity, I think that's why people can go from bull to bear, because they can act with a push button now.
Yeah.
Instead of calling their broker and getting talked out of it, an institutional world is the same way. The chart you showed about imports, it kind of highlights that we've already front-loaded the tariff war because it's China, Mexico, Canada. And then everybody else is like smaller fry. I mean, I know China's tweet or comment today is what sort of made the futures weak in the morning.
Yeah.
But
which was what? We're ready to go to war?
Yeah, we're going to dig in on this.
Yeah.
But I think, as you know, the problem is in China isn't in the same position as it was in 2018. So it's not as if they can fight a long economic battle here, especially because of all the things they're trying to accomplish in China itself. So I think, of course, a lot of that is gamesmanship. And the intention is, if I was China, I would say that because I'd want the S&P to fall more, because if the S&P falls enough, then the White House put comes back. So it's, the stock market is kind of caught in the crosshairs. Right
I assume you don't see a bear market coming, like a full-fledged 20%er.
It's possible because it's been a couple years, but this would have to be because there has to be a layered shock on top of this. Like if the Fed, like for instance, if somehow the Fed decides that the economy is weakening, but they choose to fight inflation and let a recession happen. So in other words, the idea is, well, we've been wanting a recession to kill inflation, like let's just let it happen.
Yeah.
Then we're going to have a big drawdown. But that would really require a Fed that decided the employment mandate wasn't important, because, a recession, once a recession starts, there's no such thing as like we can engineer a mild recession. I mean, it's like you could have a severe recession because you just don't know. Most of us think of the VIX as a spot index, like, it's measuring the expected volatility over the next 90 days. So that's what the spot VIX is. But it's actually a financial product, and people trade VIX contracts, but nobody trades spot VIX. They trade the 1 month VIX, 2 months, 9 months. I think there's even 24-month VIX.
Right.
The normal VIX futures curve is upward sloping, which they call
either contango or backward.
Yeah, I always get the terms mixed up. It's like starboard and port. I'll get it wrong. Exactly. Yeah, so it's upward sloping.
Okay.
Because there's time value. Like, future VIX should be higher because you got time value money. When the VIX does the opposite, so the 1 month contract is higher than the 4 month. So that inversion is what the bottom histogram chart shows. So when it's like pointing up, that means the 1 month is higher than the 4 month.
What does that mean to you, though? How do you interpret that? That's a short-term bottom?
Well, it means, So what the markets have now priced in is that the volatility has an expiration date.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right. Because now it's going to be within the next 3 months. If you have a time frame beyond that contract, then you're like, oh, well, volatility is going to be lower in 4 months. And we all know if vol's down, risk goes up. So 4 months from now, volatility is down, risk is on.
So essentially what Tom Lee is saying here is that the market is currently standing on the very edge of a cliff, and the Fed has some limited options in terms of what they can do. During periods of time like this, historically, virtually every single time the Fed has decided to slash rates. And well, with some recent reports coming out on inflation data that we received yesterday, it does make a lot of sense that they would begin this now, considering inflation actually exceeded expectations and was much lower than anticipated. And so this gives the Fed the ammunition they need in order to go out there, turn on that money printer, and essentially get more liquidity in the markets to deal with some of the challenges that a lot of organizations are facing right now, which is not enough liquidity, and of course, lots of concerns about the future of the economy. But that problem is very easily solved by that one money printer solution. And so I do think that this is what the Fed is going to be doing very, very soon. Virtually everything is being formulated into pushing down that specific narrative. Now, whether or not you believe those inflation reports or not are completely up to you. I personally believe that the majority of these inflation reports are completely bogus information, and they're just used as a benchmark for the Fed to go ahead and start doing certain things that they've already wanted to start doing anyways. And this is, of course, supported by the fact that they constantly revise this information 5-6 months later, and it ends up that the majority of what they report is completely inaccurate. But with all of that being said, I do think that all of the information they are putting out is pushing towards a very specific narrative of, money printing. And so what we can do to essentially prepare ourselves for that is to start acquiring as much as we possibly can right now in anticipation for what happens when there's more liquidity, which is markets go up. It's really that simple. It might not happen right away. It might take 3, 4, 5 months for us to see substantial price action. But generally speaking, every single time the Fed has implemented quantitative easing, it has resulted in a massive price action. And when you also look at what's happening in the crypto space with ETFs and so much more, banks offering custody services for crypto and more, well, it becomes, in my point of view, an absolute no-brainer. So if you guys want to take advantage of this, you want to get massive trading bonuses for doing that, you can transfer whatever funds you have on any crypto exchange or just load up fiat currency on BTCC using my link down below. And you're going to get a 10% bonus on your first time deposits and also get extra bonuses up to $10,000 per user.
So what do you think? Do you agree with what he's saying about the Fed and easing the interest rate? And do you think that this will help with the XRP price because of the inflation going down in the job market? I don't think it's going to affect much. And I also think from what he's saying, it is due for a pump, right? We are right in time for something to happen. So just one of the indicators we need to check out. Hondo Finance announced they launched a tokenized treasury bill on the XRP ledger. The biggest storyline that has happened for XRP Ripple in the last 7 years, 11 trillion. 11 trillion. Let's
Tokenized
go.
treasury bill. So this week, Ondo Finance announced they are launching tokenized treasury bills on the XRP ledger. This to me is the biggest storyline for Ripple that has happened here, I think, in the last several years. This is literally them gearing up and jockeying for position in the $11 trillion asset industry, which is tokenization, guys. Week, Ondo Finance announced they are launching tokenized treasury bills on the XRP ledger. This to me is
So moving forward, breaking news: the Trump administration's fast tracking national bank charters for crypto. XRP regulatory green candle incoming. We will see, Stefan. This is Stefan again. Last chance of your life for XRP.
XRP and whether we
So some people are saying XRP is fool's gold and XRP is not going to do anything. Let me know in the comments what you think. Do you agree or disagree? I think XRP is going to pump crazy. There's too much going on, too much involved. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit your main man up with a super chat. Just trying to keep the lights on the Black Tiger Miner News Network.
gonna dip down first below the $2 range, then this is the video for you, because I need to show you one specific metric that I came across that actually paints a very clear picture into what the next direction is going to be for crypto and for XRP specifically. So let's get straight into it. First of all, guys, smash up the like button. Can we get this back above 1,000 likes? And let's jump in.
So what you can see right here is the parabolic curve pattern, which typically suggests a strong uptrend of any specific stock, asset, or cryptocurrency. I'm here on the weekly scale for XRP, and as you can see, price is in a similar pattern here, a parabolic move to the upside, which basically started since November last year. You can see this upward sloping support line, this curve line with multiple touch points so far. And according to this parabolic curve pattern, we are right now at the end stage of base 2. So you can see over here, base 1 completed at the beginning of November. Base 2, we are right now at the end stage of base 2, and after base 2 comes base 3 and base 4. So this basically shows you that there is still a lot of upside possible for XRP within this bull run. I would say we are not even halfway through this bull run. The most exponential upside is still yet to come here for XRP. So this is definitely something to pay very close attention towards. Another thing that is
Yeah, I'm telling you guys, I think there is a big pump coming. This week, there's a lot of catalysts for positive market sentiment, right? There's nothing really crazy going on unless there's more what are those tariff war issues. I think most of that that's settling out and the conditions are set for a pump. It is, what is it, March? So between March and April and May is when the market starts to heat up, right? It might not be a massive pump, but it should start moving north, right? It should start going green consistently. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm going to finish this review.
Extremely bullish here is XRP's daily time frame, and I posted this literally 5 minutes ago on my Twitter. The real fun begins once XRP's daily RSI breaks above this trend line. On the bottom side, you can see XRP's daily RSI, and here you can see this downward sloping resistance line last year since July until the beginning of November. The moment XRP broke beyond the trend line, that was also the moment when the parabolic phase started for XRP, when the price went from 50 cents all the way up to $3 something. And right now you can see it once again. We have this downward sloping resistance line on the RSI since December, multiple touch points, and we are literally on the verge of breaking beyond the trend line. And once that happens, the next parabolic phase for XRP is also most likely going to start. So guys, I'm extremely bullish. Let me know in the comments what you think. Do you agree with this parabolic curve pattern? Do you believe that we are at the end stage of phase 2? I'm very curious to know your opinion as well. And guys, I'm personally opening up massive swing trade positions, day trades in my trade signal group, because I think that right now presents one of the best, if not the best, buying opportunity for altcoins. So if you want to have access to all my signals, join my trade signal group. The official link is down below in the video description. If you want to purchase your altcoins, trade your altcoins, and if you're looking for an exchange to do so, sign up to Weeks, sign up to Blowfin or Maxi. You can find the links down below in the video description as well.
So thanks, Stephen Crypto. Just in 18 ETFs. So this is what I was telling people, right? There's too much money going into XRP. Some people are saying XRP is a rug pull. It's going to be a pump and dump. It's fool's gold. But there is too much going in. You got Bitwise, Grayscale, 21 shares, Canary, Wisdom Tree, Coin Shares, Invesco, Van Eck, Fidelity, ARK Invest, Galaxy Digital, Pro Shares, Hasdaq, Volatility Shares, 1 and 2 and 3, Franklin Temple, which I hadn't even seen in the ETF market before, and Invesco. So why would all these companies be trying to get their XRP ETF ready if all of this is for nothing, right? Sometimes you got to pull back and look at the surrounding, right? Sometimes you can't see the forest for the trees. But if there's a lot of equity coming into or looking to get into XRP, there is a pump coming, right? It can't fail, right? It has to happen. You think all these guys are going to lose their money investing in and trying to create XRP ETFs? These guys are all in a big group, right? They talk to each other. They're having parties. We're just not invited, right? So everything that they're working on is something that they already have planned in action and in motion, right? They're always telling you to go right while they're going left, right? The rich get richer and try to hold everyone down. So they're always working on plans and processes to make more money and get ahead of projects. And then when they let us in on it, it's already over with, right? They only give us stuff that's over and done with or trying to make us late to the party, right? Breaking a whale pop, what is it? 9.9 million XRP from Binance Exchange. How can you be bearish? That's what I'm saying. They're saying, don't buy it, don't buy it. And here, clearly, somebody just bought almost 10 million XRP, right? Why would they be buying it just to dump it? What's happening is they're buying it ahead of time, right? What is it? Buy the rumor, sell the news. So when retail FOMO's in, they're going to sell you at $5 what they bought at $2.20. What's XRP right now? $2 and $2.22. They're going to sell it to you for $5, doubling all their investment, and then they're going to get out of it. But right now it's early, and these guys are getting in, trying to beat us to the market, right? An analyst dropped a bold prediction: XRP hit $54 by March 31st, guaranteed. Do you think this is realistic or hopium? This is crazy hopium. It's like 2 weeks. That means XRP has got to pump out the frame, guys. Rumors BlackRock will file an XRP ETF with the SEC in April. That's what I'm saying. There's too many people, companies, businesses. If BlackRock touches anything, BlackRock is like Midas. Anything BlackRock touches, talks about, or involved with turns to gold, guys. Just hit the like button if you're holding XRP. You best believe it, homie. Since investing in Ripple, we've endured lawsuits. Now we're finally seeing the light of day. Says SBI chairman. I don't even know who that is. Since investing in Ripple, we're enduring lawsuits. Now we're seeing the light of day, says SBI chairman. Who is SBI? Do you know who SBI is? The legal hurdles Ripple has faced, but emphasized that the company is now set for significant growth. In his speech, reflected on his early investment in Ripple, saying, "Since I invested in Ripple, have been numerous lawsuits, and we are now seeing the light of day." There's like 6 times they've said this. Change surrounding Ripple since 20. However, hopes are high more than ever that Ripple lawsuit may finally be over soon. The optimism arises as the company and the SEC are engaged in settlement talks. This follows the SEC's new leadership converted effort to clarify regulations for the crypto industry. So I think they have a day plan that they're going to release this announcement, right? And they're playing us. They're just trying to keep it cool before they drop that big information. Ripple has minted an additional 28.2 million Ripple USD RLUSD tokens over the past 24 hours. RLUSD will take over stablecoin market, and XRP will be paired with RLUSD. Hosting a series of roundtable discussions starting March 21st. Series entitled Spring Sprint Forward Clarity. Regulatory clarity for XRP is on the way.
This first round. Mark your calendars for March 21st. The SEC's Crypto Task Force will be holding its initial roundtable at SEC headquarters from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Not only will the discussion be streamed live on SEC.gov, but it will also be open to the public. This first roundtable is part of our Spring Sprint series, and it's entitled How We Got Here and How We Get Out, Defining Security Status. We hope that if you're able, you'll join us either in person or online for an open and frank discussion about defining the security status of crypto assets. More information about the agenda, speakers, and logistics of the roundtable is posted on SEC.gov. We know that this process will take time and hard work, and we thank you for your patience and your continuing collaboration.
So is this actually SEC figure that's telling us this? Let's go. Banks love XRP video is older. They all knew the benefits, and the dominoes are falling right now.
Sexy when you close a deal with the bank, and we do that sometimes, but they're very slow movers. They're very slow to execute. They're very conservative. They're never going to be Ripple success stories, and it's hard to get them to put the benefits down to their customers because that's risky for them, and then it highlights where they're inefficient. So We focused a lot on banks in the beginning just because a press release with a bank is a big thing, but we discovered they're just very slow to move. Like if all they want is a press release, now we're like, hey, like we want to actually like move billions of dollars now. And they're like, yeah, we kind of don't. Banks, it's very sexy when you close a deal with the bank, and we do.
Yeah, as you said, the bank does move slow. The bank doesn't care and not in it to win it, right? They're in it to make money for themselves. Let me see. I think it was this guy. There was a video I passed. I want to go back and check out. No, we're talking about this one. Oh, yeah, the Hopium one.
XRP is literally about to hit over $54.19 by the end of this week, which literally falls in under 4 days, as in the next 12 hours, we're about to see the price of XRP skyrocket to over $3.20 in a major bullish breakout. And this news is only the start as we get confirmation that XRP will hit $327,000 on the private ledger by a researcher, and most important, the Federal Reserve officially releases a report and document confirming that XRP will be used to power the entire blockchain component of their FedNow payment system. All of this news is confirmed in the element of people and obviously Trump confirming that XRP is part of the Federal Reserve. And it's gotten to an absolutely crazy level that over $35,000 per XRP has literally been confirmed by the largest crypto venture capitalist firm, Will Hill Capital, live on video, where they publicly announced that XRP's price will sit between $10,000 and $35,000 literally this year. Of course, this is absolutely insane, and as Judge Torres officially issues a new document providing a green light for all institutions, both financial institutions and normal institutions, including banks in the United States, green light approval to use XRP for all payments. This is massive, but it's only the start of the massive growth of the XRP price, as XRP is currently sitting at $2.33, up about 1.85% just in the last 12 hours. Now, before I get right into the video, I do want to thank our partner and our best buddy, Uphold, the greatest exchange for XRP. If you want to get yourself a golden opportunity to win up to 100,000 XRP, which is equivalent to over $300,000 to $400,000, in addition to a juicy referral bonus, giving every single person that signs up using my referral code down below in the description and does a transaction, which could be literally any amount, $1, $10, $20, as long as you sign up using my link in the description and do a transaction, you can get literally up to $100 worth of free money to get yourself some more XRP. Again, it takes literally minutes to sign up and do a transaction, so make sure you guys do get this golden opportunity. A couple hundred XRP may be worth literally tens of thousands of dollars, so it's worth it for 5 minutes. So again, the link will be down below in the description, and go ahead. But let's begin with a massive news. The SEC document that was released literally days ago, suggesting that XRP, yes, XRP, will literally replace SWIFT for the US Treasury system. This is absolutely massive, and it comes once again as the Federal Reserve itself officially issues a report confirming that XRP will be used to power the blockchain component of their FedNow payment system. Take a look at this, because this is absolutely crazy and bullish, of course, and this is why I'm constantly looking at XRP as the future of both DeFi and specifically the XRP ledger as really where all the wealth is being transferred, all of the money by financial institutions, by Federal Reserve. Countries are shifting onto the XRPL, but let's jump right into the United States Federal Reserve. Start with this and jump into more nations building CBDCs on the XRPL. But let's take a look at this. And this is the FedNow payment system. So here's what it says. The FedNow service partnership with Metal Blockchain for quick fiat and stablecoin conversions marks a major milestone in bridging the barrier between conventional banking and decentralized finance. At the moment, United States citizens can solely make instant payments within the country through third-party applications like Venmo and PayPal or digital wallets for cryptocurrencies. The platform that is being built right now with the Federal Reserve, with over 120 institutions and organizations taking part, including recent additions such as US Bank, Exchange Bank, and various other payment processors and solutions, will use and be a part of the FedNow payment system. Now, here's where they get into Ripple Labs, and most importantly, the XRP digital asset that will literally be facilitating payments and will be put as part of the Federal Reserve crypto reserve. So again, Federal United States crypto reserve. This is huge news. But here's what it says. Ripple, a prominent provider of payments, cross-border payments, and open source distributed technology for financial transactions, probably is included among the companies that FedNow will utilize. Again, absolutely critical information to analyze. Now, obviously, when we talk about XRP, everybody's really excited about the price. And the truth is the price of XRP will reflect directly the amount of money that is being facilitated. Think about it like this. If you're facilitating $1 to $10 trillion on the XRPL, you're likely going to have to be pricing XRP at $10,000 to $35,000 because of how low supply the actual XRP token has. And again, we will get right into this shortly, including talking about the Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell declaring banks are fully equipped to serve XRP/crypto customers. Now, here's what I'm going to do, guys. Because this is such an important clip, I'm going to make you guys listen closely to this, and then we're going to follow suit by the $10,000 to $35,000 per XRP, which obviously is insane, but it's actually very likely to happen if XRP really facilitates all the global debt in the United States and all the global money. So first off, let's talk about the Federal Reserve because this is an absolutely critical video. So let's follow the clip and listen to this very closely.
Our role with Bitcoin really is to look at, with crypto, really is to look at the banks, and we think it's, banks are perfectly able to serve crypto customers as long as they understand and can manage the risks, and it's safe and sound. As a good number of our banks, right, that we regulate and supervise do that. The threshold has been a little higher for banks engaging. Our settle on agreement. So this would happen instantaneously, somewhere between $10,000 and $35,000 a coin. And our lives will be, maybe the same, maybe different. I don't know. Probably a little different.
Now, it's not only the United States.
1,000 a coin, life is definitely going to get crazy different. I'm not sure what he is talking about or where he's getting his information from. But 10,000 a coin would be life-changing for most people. Let me know what you guys think about that. I'm actually just trying to see what 10,000 a coin would be. Can't be. Can't be. Let me see. To be in the millions, right? For a small investment, that would be the opportunity of a lifetime. So what do you say, 35,000? Yeah, I don't really think that's possible. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and super chat. Let's get back to it.
America building on the XRP level. In fact, the National Bank of Georgia has literally announced that they are to begin using XRP with Ripple Labs. Now, of course, this is a groundbreaking news for literally XRP holders, Ripple, the institution, and the National Bank of Georgia, but they've officially partnered with Ripple to explore ways to digitalize the country's economy. Now, the XRP ledger is growing at substantial rates. In fact, Ripple's collaboration with the National Bank of Georgia is also emphasizing the growing importance of the CTF token, which is the crypto trading fund, the payment reward system that is built on the XRP ledger and the Polygon chain, which can play a future role and a crucial role in the country's future of digital economy. The crypto trading fund CTF token continues to make waves in the crypto market and is literally the leading DeFi token built on the XRP ledger, a platform already famous for its speed, security, and scalability. Now, of course, the CTF token, which is a rewards token of the crypto trading fund, has seen remarkable growth, witnessing nearly 5,000% growth in wallet holders and an extraordinary 19,500 surge in value. These figures underscore the increasing demand for the CTF token, besides it becoming the top performing token on the XRP ledger multiple times. What makes it extremely unique is the crypto trading fund, which is actually the framework or the company that built the framework, which offers a unique opportunity for customers purchasing at certain vendors by rewarding them with the CTF token. There is also an innovative feature allowing its holders to see real-time growth in the wallet with each transaction. This framework is revolving and revolutionizing the way retail customers participate in the crypto space. Now think about it like this, guys. You decide you want to buy a nice car, a nice house with XRP once it reaches $10,000. But why not go ahead and use the crypto trading fund system, which allows you to earn CTF tokens, which is literally crypto that, again, is currently projected to skyrocket in value because it is very low supply. Think about it like this, guys. The CTF token is very early. I mean, they're only listed on, I think, 2 centralized exchanges, which is MEX and LBank. They haven't really even marketed that much, their framework or anything, basically. On top of all that, and this is what's crazy, it's just only 120 million total supplies, which is nothing. Look at, like, XRP has literally 100 billion. CTF tokens 120 million, absolutely nothing. The charts are looking bullish. It just did a retracement and consolidating, meaning obviously after consolidation, sideways action, you see major vertical breakouts. And this is what it seems to be. In fact, when you take a look at some of the influencers on Twitter, guys, take a look at this. This is insane. The CTF token is literally projected from 70 cents to over $748.50 per CTF with a market cap of 20 billion. That's a tiny percentage, guys, of what they are likely going to end up capturing because they're the top on the XRP ledger, they're the top on the Polygon chain, and on top of this, there's a major institutional announcement coming literally, I think, April 3rd. We're starting April 3rd. Institutional purchases of products and services made with XRP will qualify for the CTF reward token. Again, we are going to see institutions dumping millions, if not hundreds of millions of dollars into the CTF token because of this massive adoption, guys. This is insane. And guys, think about it like this again. The Solana token skyrocketed, I think, from like $1 to over $800-900 on its peak. And this is with substantially more than 120 million total supply. CTF token, which is literally on the XRP ledger. Obviously, the XRP ledger is going to be worth the most amount of money. It's, in my opinion, going to be the largest asset in crypto value-wise and transactional value in terms of how much money Ripple is going to be facilitating. And the crypto trading fund aligns very closely with the XRP ledger in terms of they've facilitated over $3.3 million in the last couple of months. They have over 33,000 users. I mean, this platform is going to skyrocket. And obviously, the CTF token is going to be part of that because obviously when you have massive demand, specifically with these institutional adoption that is about to unfold on April 3rd, you're going to see a decrease in supply. And because supply is already small, supply shock will occur. And like it's happened to XRP, this token could literally skyrocket to, as these influencers are saying, $748. So keep that in mind. This is extremely bullish. I'm obviously bullish. The chart is bullish. Everything is freaking hot.
$700 XRP. These numbers are crazy. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments. I just wanted to play this video real quick.
On the campaign trail, the president was adamant about creating the SBR.
From the president's financial advisor, executive director.
We wanted to make sure that we did it right in a way that respected Bitcoin for being so unique. And also gave credence to innovation in other spaces of the digital asset world. So, for us here, we look at Bitcoin, it's not a security, it's a commodity. It has intrinsic stored value that's traditionally accepted. It has, as David likes to describe, the immaculate conception. There's no issuer. And, that's why, as you saw in the executive order, we compared this to digital gold. It's something that's imperative for the United States to have, retain, continue to build on. And I think that's worth pointing out that, the way that this is constructed, we talked about ways of acquiring more Bitcoin in budget neutral ways that won't cost the taxpayer a dime. And what I like to say about this president, I think it's high time that our president started accumulating assets for the American people, which is what President Trump is doing, rather than taking it away. And I think that's one thing that we really wanted to make clear in this executive order. And we're looking forward to working with our partners at Treasury and the Secretary of Commerce in order to find those budget neutral ways in which we can acquire more. You know, I've been asked all the time, it's like, how much do you want? And I said, well, that's like asking a country, how much gold do you want, right? I mean, as much as we can get.
As much as we can get. And you see his face after he said that. I'm telling you, these guys are working together and they're just trying to FUD us out the market. They're trying to shake us out so when they pick it up, then they can turn around and sell it back to us and make a profit. That's where you got to get in early. Everybody has the same eye, but not the same view. Definitely not the same view, but definitely the same eye. We're all looking at the same thing. And this is me here. Let me make it big for you guys to really see so you can get up close. You sell your XRP, I'm freaking buying it. Then I buy it and then I buy more XRP memes, right? People sell it and they're buying it. And then they're going to turn right back around once it pumps and sell it back to you. All these funds want XRP. You aren't bullish enough. BlackRock, 6.9 trillion. Vanguard, 8.1. And Vanguard and BlackRock are basically the same company, right? They both own shares in both companies. So it's a too big to fail, right? I can't wait till I'm too big to fail, right? Because these guys are literally buying their own stocks, right? BlackRock owns Vanguard and Vanguard owns BlackRock. So even if they did get in trouble, they still have shares in the other business they can sell and still keep afloat. Fidelity, that's my main provider. Fidelity, if you're out there, you want to sponsor your main man, BTM or the Black Tiger Miner Crypto News Network, we are here for you guys. You guys been holding us down, especially with ETFs. Fidelity is my main ETF provider. It's a good company and they're solid. I've been with Fidelity for a while. USBC, decent. State Street, 4 trillion. Morgan Stanley, 3 trillion. JP Morgan, 2.9, which is weird. But Stanley and Fidelity have more than JP Morgan. So that means JP Morgan is going to start buying up like crazy, right? They need to get up in the top five at least. And I know they're not happy in being in seventh. Yeah, in seven. They're going to buy. And they're going to also push the price. Alliance, I'm not even sure how they even Capital Group at 2.7 billion, Alliance at 2.7. Credit, Agaco, I'm not even sure who that is. 2.8. Goldman Sachs, 2.3. BNY Mellon, 2.2. Indy, and Pinco. And you best believe Goldman Sachs, Alliance, and JP Morgan are going to push up to the top five. So either they're going to buy one of these companies or they're going to buy shares in these companies and push up. But let me know what you guys think about that in the comments as well. And this is, I think this is Amelia. XRP and gold are the only major assets in the green this year while everything else is sinking. So you can see XRP is up 10% and gold is up 12. And my dad was like, the price of gold is going up. So make sure you grab some gold. And I do have some gold. I might sell a little gold and buy crypto. I don't know. Let me know. It's not financial advice. This is just for entertainment purposes. But let's go to my main man, quick video here from Zach Humphreys and see what he has to say.
Well, XRP holders, what's happening? What's going on? We're going to dive into a lot in this video, and tomorrow is a massive day for XRP, a massive day for all of crypto, and we're going to get into that as well in this video, guys. So tomorrow, we're going to find out which direction we're going to be heading next on the macro side of things. And that's why the market, I think, right now is a little bit on edge. We don't know exactly what's going to happen. I'll give you guys our expectations, and you may have guessed it already. Yes, we're talking about the FOMC meeting. That is right. Jerome Powell speaks tomorrow, and we're going to find out what's next for XRP, what's next for Bitcoin, what's next for Ethereum. How is this market going to respond to the decision made tomorrow when it comes to the FOMC? Now, we do have some other things that we're tracking. Obviously, we're always tracking the price of XRP. We'll start over there because, as I mentioned, the market kind of reflecting this uncertainty here the last couple days to start the week. And we are down a little bit here on XRP, down about 3% in the past 24 hours. The cryptocurrency XRP has experienced heightened volatility this month, and that coincides with the rest of the market. It's been fluctuating anywhere from 230 to 247 with occasional dips down below near $2. But despite these movements, XRP remains 1.6% lower than its price in the previous month, meaning it's not anything crazy here. We're still consolidating as Ripple versus SEC settlement talks are heating up at the same time. See, speculation is mounting regarding a potential resolution in the ongoing legal battle between Ripple and the SEC. Rumors suggest that the SEC may withdraw its appeal as Ripple's reply brief deadline approaches about a month from now. Such a development could pave the way for XRP spot exchange traded funds, or ETFs, potentially increasing institutional adoption and positively impacting XRP's price. So we're waiting on some of these catalysts to come to fruition. But again, tomorrow's a big day when it comes to the FOMC. And this meeting is probably the most important one we've had, in a while. And I want to get into some of the expectations for FOMC and see kind of what people are saying right now about what's going on. In the same, breath here, real quick, before we get into the FOMC talk, Ripple has minted an additional 28 million Ripple USD tokens over the past 24 hours. RLUSD, of course, their stablecoin, could help take over the stablecoin market. It is a massive stablecoin now built in the United States. XRP will be prepared with RLUSD for this stablecoin revolution, and they're also going to be paired with RLUSD as well. So, coming back to the FOMC, market consensus strongly suggests the Federal Reserve will maintain the federal funds rate at its current range around 4.25%, 4.5%, basically stay pat. Now, this decision aligns with the Fed's cautious approach amid mixed economic signals, including slowing growth and persistent inflation. We did get some good CPI data the last time we checked in on that not too long ago. So people are saying, hey, there's a chance that we could see something else happen. We know that Donald Trump, with tariffs, he's adding complexity to the Fed's policy considerations right now. These tariffs have introduced uncertainty regarding inflation and economic performance, kind of challenging the Fed's reliance on current data and necessitating a more forecast-based approach moving forward. The Fed's updated economic projections will provide insights into how policymakers are going to view the impact of recent trade policies that have been laid out by Trump, and obviously other key economic developments and factors. Investors are very much awaiting these projections. This is why tomorrow's so big for XRP and the rest of the crypto market, because all this chatter has heated up with potential, recession risks, which I think is kind of overblown at this point. But it does leave out the possibility of future rate cuts later in the year. And we know rate cuts is what Donald Trump wants. So again, the expectation is we'll stay pat at 4.25%. The economic projections, again, will offer guidance on the Fed's outlook amid trade uncertainties. We'll also be paying close attention to what Jerome Powell says. Even if he does keep interest rates the same, what's the forecast for the future? And again, these remarks will be closely monitored for any indications of future monetary policy shifts. And again, this is going to be pivotal in shaping the macro and expectations for the U.S. economy over the next few months. And for XRP, again, we mentioned it. They've got a ton of catalyst out there, you know, in terms of the end of the lawsuit, ETFs, regulation, taxes, and them being the largest U.S. based company really situates them nicely, I think.
Yeah, I think the pump is not even started yet. These guys have everything in their favor. So once interest happens and the pump starts coming, it's going to be massive, right? Like you said, there's ETFs, there is RLUSD, there's stocks, there's the ledger chain, the XRP ledger. There is so much in place that has not been assessed by the market yet, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, something big is coming sooner than you think, right? I'm not sure if the XRP market will fuel the bull run, but something big, right? Your president needs a win, and the stock market is under serious pressure, right? Something has to go, or we are spiraling straight down to a recession, right? So at some point, something's got to give and something's got to happen big. So let me know what you guys think about that in the comments as well. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And let's finish this video.
Moving forward. And we're just going to have to monitor this closely tomorrow. We will be covering it. Make sure you guys are locked in, subscribe to this channel. So we're going to bring you guys up to speed on the latest news and information. I wish we can go, you know, and say that we're not talking about uncertainty anymore, but the market is still in this weird spot. And to me, it's a time to accumulate. You know, anytime XRP gets down near $2, that is where I become a buyer. Month we've seen it happen twice. You know, we saw it happen in late February. We saw it happen here on the 10th of March. Then if you zoom out in the last year, we've seen it happen a few different times, end of December, and then those two times that I referenced, end of February, and then on March 10th. Those right now are acting as lines of support here for XRP right around the we have not tumbled past that, or at least closed the day past that, which is good to see. So we'll be watching things closely for you guys. Again, stay locked in, subscribe to the channel. Also, check out BTCC if you're looking to trade XRP and other top cryptos. And if you're looking for some free XRP, this is a great offer. Come over and trade with us at BidFi. An awesome opportunity to win.
I don't know about free, guys. Not turn out well. But with that being said, this is a article talking about, what is this? XRP's role in the digital asset stockpile raises questions on the utility. XRP's third largest crypto market by cap gained a national recognition after President Trump mentioned the valuable cryptocurrency alongside with BTC, Ethereum, Solana, and Cardano as part of the planned strategic reserve. Trump executive order March 6 established a new structure of altcoins, the digital asset stockpile managed by the Treasury. While the crypto community remains divided on whether XRP is truly valuable, as the president suggests, a closer look at the altcoin utility is warranted. And he's right. But if these guys are talking, I'm telling you guys, these guys are planning something. What up, Jesse? I have your spacesuit ready. I got mine ready. I just haven't jumped on the ship yet. And make sure things are crazy. 2012, Ripple launched the XRP ledger designed for interbank settlements and initially offered three enterprise solutions: XRapid, XCurrent, and XVIA, and later rebranded it under the RippleNet umbrella. XCurrent is real-time messaging and settlement between banks. XVisa is payment interface allowing financial institutions to send payments through RippleNet, and XRapid, now part of on-demand liquidity facilities cross-border transactions. So this is the big one, this X Rapid. Only ODL actually requires XRP. The other services allow banks to use the Ripple net without ever holding the token. This means bank adoption of Ripple technology does not always drive Ripple's price. Of course not. But when it does, it's going to pump big. Some of the world's largest banks use Xcurrent and Via, including American Express, Santander, Bank of America, USB, and less data on entities that use XRP powered ODL services. Known adopters include SBI, Remit, a major Japanese remittance provider, Tango, Trango, a leading remittance company in the Southeast Asia. Never heard of them either. Let's see what this is. Ripple will hit $4.30 in the next rally as Dogecoin and this trending token gear up to break out. There's always an underlying something in all these articles, right? They're always pushing some other Bitcoin when they mention XRP. XRP ignites XRP Turbo. Investors rush as XRP price swings. XRT presale rockets past 100 million XRP milestone. What is this XRP Turbo? The XRP community is buzzing at XRP Turbo, a groundbreaking Web3 token launchpad built on XRP Ledger. Continues to smash pre-sale, selling out 30% of its pre-sale hard cap in mere days. Investors already poured 100,000 XRP, signaling tremendous excitement and strong market validity. And actually, personally, I don't even mess with pre-sales. Every single pre-sale I got did not do anything. And a few pre-sales didn't even sell, right? They disappeared on me. So, not financial advice. This is just for entertainment purposes, but I implore you guys, stay away from pre-sales, right? If you do get it and you made some money, let me know in the comments, but I've never been able to get a pre-sale and actually do anything or actually make any money with it. I've recently experienced price volatility. Smart investors are turning to innovation projects within Ripple robust ecosystem. XRP Turbo stands out as a big opportunity poised to reshape DeFi landscape on XRPL with unique tokenomics, AI integration, and real-time, real-world assets, RWAs. RWAs is definitely something to research. But let's get back to the videos. Let me see here. It's a long video, actually. Now, let's play this real quick, and then we'll go.
Hello, and I think I have a clue when the Ripple case will be resolved, as well as all these ETFs that have been proposed for Solana, XRP, and others could possibly be approved or at least get the ball rolling. And I believe that day is sometime around like April 30th to maybe about May 10th or so. Where did I get these dates? Well, we have confirmation that Paul Atkins' first Senate Banking Committee hearing is going to be March 27th. They have a bipartisan meeting to discuss his candidacy on March 21st, and he's actually gaining steam. He's not one of the more controversial candidates. The reason why it's taking so long is because, ding ding, he married into a billionaire family, so he has a complex web of financial disclosures that he needs to disclose first, so they're getting that through. The White House has not submitted this paperwork, so they cannot have these hearings. There's a process of many committee hearings before he goes for the Senate nomination hearing. Now, Gensler, 4 years ago, had his first committee hearing on around March 2nd, and he didn't actually get confirmed as SEC chair until about April 20th. So that was a month and 18 days. Now, that's about 48 days in total between first Senate committee hearing and confirmation. Now, Paul Atkins, his first one's going to be on the 27th. I'm hoping it goes a little bit faster than Paul Atkins. than it did for Gary Gensler. And basically, from March 27th, if we take like, a month and 10 days, that would be about May 7th or so in my range. So I do think that they probably want to get this done a little bit faster this time than 4 years ago, because they are having the Senate confirmation hearing about 25 days later. So it could be as late as mid-May, but I'm hoping around April 30th to about May 10th for that confirmation hearing. And pundits have actually said they don't expect the ETFs to actually get resolved until Paul Atkins is confirmed. And if Paul Atkins is confirmed around May 10th or so, then I expect, rejections, acceptances, hopefully starting around May 20th or so, although they could actually delay until October. As for the Ripple case, the SEC has dismissed all the other cases, but the Ripple case is much more like into its process because they've already been ruled on, and it's basically an appeal. And it's a much more complex case than many of the other cases, which haven't gone as far, basically. So it's much harder for them to drop it without an actual SEC chair at the helm. So basically, when he gets confirmed in late April or early May, my guess could be mid-May, he will probably start unraveling that process. And maybe by late May or even mid-May, that will actually be dropped. So I'm guessing essentially sometime like mid-May, late May, they'll start deciding on the cases and also the ETFs. And Paul Atkins will probably be confirmed sometime in like early or mid-May. So that's the timeline right now that I'm looking at. And I think it'll be fairly accurate because I can't really see him getting rejected. He's not one of the more controversial nominees. So I think the process will go as intended. So that's the news for today. Let me know.
So do you guys agree with that timeline? Let me know in the comments. What up, Alfred? Things might not creep up until regulation. I think it's going to start pumping before the regulation. And when the regulation hits is when things are going to explode. But I think we're going to see some movement over the summer before regulation is set up. Let's see what Austin has to say, and we will call it a day. Let's check the crypto bubbles real quick. Mainly red. AIZB is down 21. Farcoin's down 13. Tiles down 7. Archblock's down 6. Pudgy Penguin's down 18. XRP is down 5. Kato, whatever's down 7. ICP's down 5. AIZ is down 16. Turbo is down 5. This is the massive pullback before the push. Swarms is down 22.3. Mudan's down 9. GigaChat's down 11. Virtuals is down 16. Ethereum is down 3.5. Peanuts down 7.8. Definitely a good buying opportunity. Bitcoin is down 3% to 81,000. So it has definitely been hovering low lately, right? Haven't been above that 100,000 mark in months, actually. But let me know what you guys think about that. What is up, Pixel? What do you know of the private and public XRP ledger merging? What do you know of the private and public XRP ledgers merging to reveal true prices? Supposed to merge. What? I didn't know anything about that. Where did you see that information at, Pixel? That's good. Good alpha there. What do you know about private and but I know it's going to consolidate, right? At some point is pushing up, guys, and at some point they are going to pull everything together and be able to totally turn it around, right? It's only a matter of time. But let me know what you guys think about that in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and super chat. But let's finish this video with Austin real quick, and let me get some of that alpha pixels. I can make a video, maybe.
All right, fellow XRP holders, real quick video here for you to let you know about tomorrow. Tomorrow's a day that you need to be aware of. It may turn out to be nothing, but again, my job here is to keep you apprised of events that are out there that can have a positive or possibly negative impact on your XRP and your overall crypto portfolio. So please do two things: hit that like, hit that subscribe if you're here on YouTube, and if you're on X, please consider giving me a follow. I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, so here's what we've got going on. We're going to get to the big news here in a minute. XRP is down 3%. The overall market is down 1.7+%. The stock market, which is relevant to the discussion we're having in this video, is down pretty dramatically. Over on the right-hand side, you see the Dow 30s down 314, S&P 500 down 64, NASDAQ down 295, Russell 2000 down 20. What is going on? Well, yeah, you guessed it. We have tomorrow, Wednesday, March 19th. Sorry, I wanted to say March 20th for some reason. March 19th at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are going to get the announcement from the Federal Reserve FOMC meeting. Yep. We're going to find out what they're going to do about interest rates or not. The consensus is that they're going to leave the interest rate unchecked. They're not going to raise it. They're not going to lower it. The real issue that everybody is afraid of is, what are they going to say in their forward-looking statements? What are they going to say about the future potential 2 interest rate cuts that we have going on, or that we are expecting in this coming summer? Number one. Number two, what are they going to say about the trade wars? The perceived trade wars, the tariff trade wars. What are they going to say about Trump and his policies or anything like that? That's the real X factor that we're trying to get some insight clarification. Because if you look at a lot of the mainstream media, what we have here is we have a situation where I think that Trump wants the Fed to lower the interest rate dramatically, and they are not inclined to do so. And we've got a battle starting to take shape. And ultimately, because of the tariffs and the fears of them and all of the turbulence we've had, we have a very turbulent financial market scenario playing out for the stock market, for the crypto market, all of that. Now, we're seeing a little bit of a sell-off. This is not hugely surprising to me. This is kind of the little bit of like, oh my God, what's going to happen? People are hedging their bets a little bit. Again, they're going to leave the rate they're not going to change the rate. They're not going to lower it. They're not going to raise it in tomorrow's meeting. We pretty much know that. It's those statements and what is he going to say that everybody's going to be focused on. And if that is a bearish discussion, if he gives bearish tones and things and says bearish things, it's going to bring the crypto market down, and XRP will be impacted by that. Again, this is a short-term scenario playing out. This continues to be the volatility that we're dealing with in the market conditions. And this is the state of the union where we're at right here, right now, guys. Okay. So just know that this is our reality for the short term. So before I let you go, if you want help making any more money, take a look at my trading indicator, links in the description below. And it can help you navigate turbulent times like these, help you identify opportunities to make some short-term profits where we see XRP move up, 15, 20%, things like this. This was the last time it moved up 400+%. Buy alert, sell alert, right here is where it will, and that's 400%. $2,000 bought here, sold here would have made you a profit of over $8,000. You can use the software for stocks as well. It'll give you those buy and sell alerts for stocks, so you know when to buy and sell. There's a lot of opportunity on stocks. I'm using it on the stock side as well right now as we speak. And this is the Bitcoin chart kind of showing you.
Well, I need to look that information up, Pixel. So I'll check that out as well. But thanks for joining, guys. Thanks for sharing, subscribing, and super chat. And of course, we'll be back in tomorrow. I might do tomorrow night because I got some running around to do. But I definitely want to figure out what's happening with the FOMC meeting and if that does pump the market. But let me know your thoughts on that. Go ahead and join us on the Twitter page. Thanks for the followers. And as always, it's your main man, BTM, signing out. Remember, let's get back to the money, guys. And as always, stay dangerous. Miner out.